Science of plants. We have to discuss about the science of plants. Here, the study of living organisms is called biology. Is called biology. Biology nothing but is a study of living organisms. Study of living organisms. That may be plants, animals, microorganisms, fungi, algae, etc. These are all living organisms. Study of living organisms is called biology. Yes, in Greek word, how it is originated, how the biology, the word is how is originated because of, see, in a Greek language, the bios means life. In Greek language, bios means life. Logos means discuss. Logos means discuss, which means here life discussing, life studying. Here, the study of the life, study of the living organisms, study of the living organisms, that is called biology. Here, the biology is a fast developing like many other sciences because of biophysical and biochemical techniques. Because of biophysical and biochemical techniques chromatography. Here it is used to separate the pigments, used to separate the compounds, the chemical compounds. That is called the chromatography. It is used. Here the centrifugation. It is also one of the tools to separate the secondary metabolites from the microorganisms like fungi, bacteria, etc. Here, and plants are also extraction. Here and here the electrophoresis. Here these are also used to separate the DNA fragments. It is used to separate the DNA fragments. And here the spectroscopy. Here the NMR spectra, mass spectra. Here these are it is used to here the compound analysis. The number of compounds atoms are present in that compound. It is used to analysis of the compound. These type of the tools which are developed in our biological science. Here, in several other modern techniques into the biology. So we are in the golden era of biology. Why we are calling the golden era of biology? Because of these techniques. Because of these techniques are developed. What are the techniques? Chromatography, centrifugation, electrophoresis, NMR mass spectra, and X-ray crystallography, and GCMS, HPLC. These are types of the tools. These are the many number of tools are developed in the biology. So we have to analyze the compounds. By using these type of the tools. So that's why we are in a golden era of biology. So here, how the botany, it's a branch of biology. Botany is a branch of biology. How it is originated? See here, the biology in relation to the plants. It relates to the plants, generally called plant science. This is called the botany. Generally called as plant science. Biology is related to the plants. Is generally called as plant science. But particularly among botany. Here plant science is nothing but botany. Here in Greek language, here how the botany originated. See here, in the Greek language, bos refers cattle. In the Greek language, bos refers to cattle, and boskin refers to cattle feed. Here, in the course of time, the bos plus boskin. Here, in the course of time, the boskin gives rise to botany. In the course of time, the boskin gives rise to botany. In the course of time. Here, which gives birth to the present. Why we have to use the title botany? Presently, we have to use the term botany, which is originated from the boskin. Boskin. Here it is the botany which is originated from the Greek word, that is bos and boskin. This is the botany, the term which is originated from the Greek word, that is bos and boskin. Okay, this is the origin of the botany. Next we have to discuss the development of botany. Here the development of botany. Here the observation and usage of plants. Observation and usage of plants began in ancient times. Ever since human beings started depending on them for food, shelter, clothes and medicines. Here the food we have to depending on the plants for food, shelter, clothes and medicines, etc. Egyptians and Assyrians 4000 BC recorded information related to croplands. Here the Egyptians and Assyrians, here it is 4000 BC, before Christ, 4000 BC recorded information related to croplands, either different types of the croplands. Now we are cultivating that plants are also. Here different types of the plants and fruit trees in the form of pictures. In the form of pictures is called hieroglyphics. Here the Egyptians or Assyrians recorded information related to the croplands and fruit trees in the form of pictures is called hieroglyphics. By 2500 BC, the Chinese learned how to cultivate the plants. Here in our country, in our India, the Atharvana Veda written during the 2000 BC and contains wealth information on several medicinal plants. Here the contains wealth information on several medicinal plants and their uses. Here the during 1300 BC, Parasara, and in his book, he wrote a book is Krishi Parasaram. It is the oldest book which is describes agriculture and about weeds, Krishi Parasaram. The Parasara, he was wrote Krishi Parasaram, which describes the agriculture. It is the oldest book on agriculture and about the weeds. It describing. And he also wrote Vriksha Ayurveda. This book which describes the different types of the forest and external and internal characteristics of the plants, including the medicinal plants. And coming to Theophrastus, he was considered as a father of botany. Who is the father of botany? Theophrastus. Was the father of botany. Here external and internal characteristics, he was described external and internal characteristics of 500 plants in his book, that is De Historia Plantarum. He wrote the book De Historia Plantarum. In his book he was described 500 plants with internal and external characteristics of that plant. That's why he was considered as a father of botany. And we have to discuss another points in the next class. Thank you.